Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday, and I am in the middle of my morning routine. So my morning routine consists of important things like making coffee, going out and catching the sunrise, and cleaning the stove and getting it ready to make a fire, and then making a fire. I also feed the pigs, I feed the parrot, and I let the dogs in and out at least 3 or 4 times before Matt gets up. But I'm an early riser, and so that's the things that I do. But right now, I wanted to introduce you to our stove because we love this thing. This is the Jotul, Jotul. It is the F500 V3 model. This has a type of catalytic combustor. They call it the, the fusion burning combustor technology. So what happens is it basically, when it gets up to temp, it burns the smoke as fuel, and it creates extra heat and ends up creating cleaner smoke out of your chimney, and it also saves wood. So it ends up saving money in the long run. There's even a tax rebate available to it. This is not a sponsored video. They don't know anything about us, but we just wanted to highlight this stove because it has been working so well for us. This is our 2nd year using it. Yesterday we had it up to, I think it was 1,325 degrees, kind of unintentionally. We usually keep it below 1,200, but it's very safe because of the way that it's constructed. It doesn't need, and we also have the heat protector in the back, the heat shield. It doesn't need much clearance in the back, so we can have it close to combustibles. And we built a base for it that's bigger than we needed to build it because we just wanted the extra room around it. So what I wanted to do this morning is show you a couple of those chores. One of them is cleaning the glass. Now, I don't know if anybody who has stoves already knows this. I know it's pretty well known. But basically, I take a paper towel, and it's wet, and I clean the glass like this. And I didn't actually get this one wet enough. But the ash comes right off. And you can, if it's burnt on really, if it's really coated, you can dip your wet towel in the ash, and that will create both an acidic and a slightly abrasive surface that doesn't scratch the glass, which is actually a ceramic. And you can clean it very well. So I'm just gonna go and wet this a little bit more, and I'll be right back. All right, so this usually involves a couple of trips back and forth to the kitchen. So look at how easily it cleans up. Now yesterday, I think because we had it burning so hot, it kept it clean. You can also clean the glass by getting a hot fire going, and it will often just remove all of the fogging. And now I have nice clean glass. Okay, so, and then the other thing that I do is I make sure to clean the seals with every time that I clean the stove, because you don't want the ash to build up along your seals, because they can end up creating leaks and destroying your seals with time. And then I also clear the air vents here. And every 3 days or so, I empty the ash. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And I'm going to do a double ash clean because I don't clean the inside every time. I do that maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, depending on how much is gathered. But the pan below will fill up quickly. So this does create a layer of insulation that can help with your fires and the longevity of the stove. And this is all from stuff I've read. I'm not an expert, but I do a lot of reading, and that's what I've come to the conclusion of. So feel free to combat me in the comments. But yeah, I'm just gonna clean the pan and the inside, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. So I just wanted to note that there are burning embers still in the ash from last night, and I think we stopped feeding the fire at 7:30. So any indication of the kind of insulation that the ash provides. This whole time I forgot to drink my coffee. Yum. Okay, so now it's time to build a fire. And when I build the fire, the air vents are right here in the front. So I like to create a channel so that the air that's coming in can make sure it's getting into the air firebox. And I try to do that by positioning the wood and my tinder in such a way to create a channel. So we're a little bit short on good tinder right now, but the bark from yesterday works pretty well. Usually when the wood is drying, we just break the bark off and retain some. But one of the things that I found is the best is birch bark. So this is birch bark, and it's so flammable. Like, this is wet. This is physically wet. And to do something, I'm gonna show you something about birch bark. So give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm outside at the wood pile, and this is a piece of snow-covered birch. And here's some snow-covered bark. And I'm gonna put it in the snow. So if that gives you any indication of what a good tinder this is. So I always like to make sure that I have some birch bark. All right, back to the fire. All right, so once you get your fire started, it's really nice and cozy. So today it's a cloudy day, but it's bright in here, and just wanted to wish you a happy Saturday, happy 6th Vlogmas. Thank you for watching. If you feel inclined, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.